there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. All those of you who have downloaded the app, who look at us on YouTube, on Facebook, on the I.A.N. app, a special good evening to you. You know, I have a lot to tell you today, and you know, it's just distasteful. It is just distasteful. But you know what? I have a duty to come out and tell you. And as I mentioned to someone, it's not about politics, and it's not about not liking this one and not liking that one and liking this party or liking this personality. You know, it's all about standing up for what is right. That is all. Listen to me. That is what I'm concerned about. The current issues that are facing us. Some of you are very outraged this afternoon. And when I tell you outraged, I mean totally outraged. In fact, before I actually breaking news, something I need to tell you. Oh my God, I know there's a lot of pensioners and elderly persons and those who depend on the public assistance, grants, pension, disability grants and whatnot. Those of you from Sandy Grande area, this is breaking news. I just got a press release from the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services stating that stolen checks from Sandy Grande TTPOST. The Ministry of Social Development and Family Services advised the general public that it was brought to the Ministry's attention early this morning that a break-in occurred at the Sandy Grande Post Office, which resulted in some of the checks related to various grants and senior citizens' pension being stolen. While this is unfortunate, and this is an unfortunate circumstance. The ministry is cognizant that many of its clients will be adversely affected, and so the ministry is seeking the public indulgence. Yeah, but it's approximately 1,000, but I think the ministry can do better. Right now, we can't rely on the public, the indulgence and patience. I need to know what's, you know, you need to come out and tell us by Wednesday the numbers of the checks that were stolen You all must know the checks go into that division. Or it doesn't take a rocket scientist. Mountain, it's simple. Mails go into Couva Post Office, Port of Spain office, so we would know when we're sending out, let's say the Ministry of Social Development send out grants, checks, they would know that 25 or 3,000, 2,000 need 2,000 will be sent to this post office, that post office, that post office. Now it was brought to our attention that there was a break-in at that post office, so you automatically would know what number of checks from what number to what number was stolen. So automatically, what the ministry has to come out and do, that is headed by Donna Cox, come out and make a public statement and saying that those checks have been cancelled. That's it. It has been cancelled. They should have already had a press conference telling the public that those checks have been cancelled. We don't need to hear about indulgence and patience because because the elderly already depending on that, people depending on that. So we don't want to hear about indulgence and patience. What I want to hear about is when our next check will be issued for me. That is what I want to hear. You have to be sharp on the ball. Come, Donna Cox, you're better than that. And that can be done really quick, really quickly, sorry. We're just going back with the numbers, bam, 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 that was stolen. Nothing was cashed, nothing was cashed. So by Wednesday, Thursday, by next week, Monday, let's say by next week, I would have given the ministry a little 5 days. By Friday, bam, shot. All you go back to Grande, those from Grande, collect your check. And that's... But it's kind of funny now because social welfare, there's an office in Sandy Grande, but then they don't want to, okay. They are the ones who normally distribute the checks, so I don't understand. So just to let you know, those of you in the Sandy Grande area, they're breaking the office. Don't go by the post office and start nobody. It's nothing there for you. It have no checks, approximately 1,836 checks. That's the release I have here. 1,836 checks have been stolen. Right now, not too smart thief now. You know, not too smart thief. Thinking that they are filthy rich now, they have 1,800. Well, go and cash it. Thieves that are looking at me right now, go to the bank with your ID and cash it. You'll make some money. All right? All the thieves that are looking at me right now who are responsible for that break-in, could anybody tell me if you have information in connection with that break-in? Could you WhatsApp me on my 294-4081? Let me know what's happening. Here what's going on. So go to the bank, those of you who have stolen the checks, with your ID. All right? It's going to be a glorious day. All right? It's going to be a glorious day. So that's it. So to the pensioners in that area, and those of you who rely solely on the grants, disability and public assistance, hold your hand. Don't rile up. I here for you, I batting for you. Because checks stolen, we ever going on. There are people who who can't wait when Monday reach, you know. There are people might go 3 days after, but there are people, them leaving home 7 o'clock in the morning, like them are the key for the bank, you know. You should go down by First Citizen in the morning, or like the first day. Like people waiting there before everybody reaching the bank. Long line. People wait. Don't play with the grant, you know, in Chicanas. They don't play. They know to go down by First Citizen early in the morning. Yeah, so when I go, it's like, wow, the line long, boy. But that's people for checks and whatnot. Also, ladies and gentlemen, very interesting. You don't realize the figures dropping. You don't realize that the figures are dropping. Quite interestingly, let me tell you something. You know how many deaths we had today? 9. 9 deaths. 9 COVID deaths today. 9. When last we heard that 9? When last we heard that 9? Last week, in fact, hold on. Look, 9 again Saturday. Friday was 14. Sunday, well, here we're going on like everybody are dying of COVID again. That is a good thing because you know why? You know why? Ah, God, if I tell you why, you would not believe me, but see, I have a duty to come and tell you. It's just racket after racket. It is just racket. Carnival kick off on Friday. You don't know that? Carnival kicking off on Friday. Carnival is kicking off on Friday. I know some of you are going to, my mind only on this grant. These pensioners and them, these people with disability, checks and whatnot they collect. And all are fuming right now. Remember, it is in Grande. You have all right to be fuming, but I will make sure an everyday bat for you on television. So I out today to tell you we're going on 1,836 checks stolen from Grande post office. So if you just go along there from that area and you're collecting your checks, it was stolen. So don't go by the post office and rile up nobody. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good night, Mr.
Hi. Yeah, go ahead.
How are you?
Great. You got to get to the point fast.
No, it doesn't take a genius to understand why they broke in and stole the checks. It's not to go and cash the checks. It's to get the addresses to all the pensioners, and then they will go and rob the pensioners.
Yeah.
That was the whole mission right there. Thank you.
Thanks again. Not all. And Dale, your name has been entered to win the chainsaw. Okay? So we're going back again. We're going back. So 9 deaths. The deaths have started to drop. It started to drop. On Monday, look, 9 deaths. Tobago had none. Tobago had none. Tobago had no deaths. Just to let you know that. Tobago had no deaths. No deaths. No deaths. And we applaud that. Let me tell you something. If you don't know, yeah? If you don't know, and also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, the extension for the submission of the tax on your property tax, have been extended to February 28th because they haven't gotten everybody as yet. So just to let you know, it has been extended to February 28th. Property owners and occupiers, agents are now required to submit their complete returns on or before February 28th. The first extension, let's imagine, the first extension, ladies and gentlemen, when they realized they're not on here, they can't do it. It was in November 30th, 2021. The second extension was January 31st, 2022, which is today. It has just been extended to February 28th. You think it easy in this place? You think it easy? You think it easy? You think it easy? All you think it easy? Well, here we're going on. Let me get down to business. Carnival. You know carnival celebrations kicking off on Friday. Just a full stop. Friday is the bacchanal. Friday is bacchanal. In fact, I sent my cameraman yesterday to get some stuff for me. Right? Okay, well, you have to get a permission to go and wind up and thing. All right, but I'm just telling you, all kind of thing. Let me tell you something. The financiers making money, you know. The financiers making money. You know. People who finance the PNM, and it's sad, you know. You know what is very hurtful? And I got up this morning because I had a rough weekend. For the last few days, I've been to so many funerals. I've been to my good friend, Sham Dularam from Endeavour. Great guy. He went to school with me. We all went to Vedic school. He got sick and he died. Boy, that's the next thing. I have a little clip. I was supposed to show it, but that's the guy who right opposite Price Plaza. Everybody knows him as Sham. I call him Dolaram. Then the security guard. That's one funeral I went to. And then Mr. Green, Wayne Green from Balmain. Great guy. He had worked personally at my residence. And he worked for many years. He was the only security officer among 2 other persons that I trusted with my son. He's the officer that Mr. Green from Balmain taught my son to ride bicycle, no, to play football. Mr. Steve taught him to ride bicycle. You know, I'm busy, but Israel understand that we spend time, but they're there all the time, but we've lost a good one. But he had retired a long time ago from the company, I believe, and he died at home. But I tell you, very respectable. The Greens from Balmain, very distinguished, decent people. I went to their funeral on Friday. Yesterday I went to Celestial, the owner of Celestial Funeral. That is with guides Sharon Ram. Yeah, I went to her funeral. We're going to show you. Yeah, I went to her funeral yesterday. And wow. From the church in Laramie, we went across by guides on the Coffee Street. Great people, great people. Beverly, the owners are guides on Coffee. They're really distinguished. Here, the guides and them in Kufa, in San Fernando on Coffee Street, they're real distinguished people. Very distinguished people. They're their brother David from Kufa, that was his ex-wife. But not like ex-wife because he came out and he said she was a great person, you know. I find ex-wife was a little too harsh for us to describe. I don't want to say that, you know, they shared a relationship and things didn't go too good. And, but I was there at the funeral. I went, in fact, I have a little photographer to show me St. Rose and Eversley. And then I picked up St. Rose. Yeah, St. Rose left the church because I drove my own car. I had somebody following, but we drove my own car. St. Rose and I, we sat down. We drove to Cuba, but wow. So it was a real hectic weekend, a very hectic weekend. I know David must be, you know, until the kids and Jason and the other brother and sister and whatnot, daughter, sorry, her children, you know, really sad. I met all of them. And it was so nice meeting them, some more from abroad and so, but it was really something else. It was really something else. That is why, boy, you know, you just never know your time. You just never know your time. But boy, all is going on in Trinidad. And imagine, I get frontline persons, doctors. You ever ask yourself, how come nobody from T.N. Nobody from WASA, not so much passed away as a result of COVID. Who are the frontline? You know, how come police officers are frontline persons? Yeah? We lost about 32 already, researcher. 32 police officers since the pandemic. They are frontline people. Just like the doctors and nurses, because they making sure to maintain law and order. They going around if they see a bar, if people congregating on the road, all kind of thing. Bossing Zessa party and they're getting COVID. And it's so sad, yeah, that nobody will say, but here what's going on. Officers who die in the line of duty, that are contracting the disease in the line of duty, they're not getting anything. And I could never understand that. Because if I was home, I would have never gotten it as a police officer. I would have never gotten COVID. But because I'm in a vehicle, and you know, up to this day, let me tell you something. I haven't heard the acting commissioner of police come out and made any recommendations to the Minister of National Security, asking him, get persons to sanitize these vehicles upon returning to the police station, the different districts. Have an in-house crew there to make sure they spray down the vehicle and another shift takes it. Every time new officers go in the van, it's sanitized and whatnot. That had taken 1 hour, that had taken about 10 minutes. Spray down and they move again. Every time it returns to base and you leave a little Lysol or sanitizer in the vehicle because we have to protect the front line and nothing is being done. Our police officers in Trinidad and Tobago, ladies and gentlemen, they are being treated badly by this government, badly by the Minister of National Security. They have no respect for our officers. And imagine the persons who administering medication to those who are dying in the hospital because of the pandemic. What we can give them, we can only give them a bucket, a pan of cricks, or a pan of chocolate biscuits, or what. That is what you're coming with. But we could find $30 million to hear a waste of time man like Gypsy. He said, I don't want to hear Gypsy and them, you know. I don't want to hear none of them, I don't want to hear none of them. I hear Gypsy today talking about, well, you know, we tell boy, die just hungry mouth man thing, you know. I lost all respect for them, you know. Why people don't come out and talk? Why people don't come, a dollar is more, nobody can buy me, nobody can buy me, you know. That is why independence is strength, you know. And I tell you that every day, nobody can buy me. And you see me in casket and all kind, nobody even pay me for that. You know? I never take a cent from no government, nobody, you know. Because as I tell people, you can't catch me with money, you know. And people who watching me and people who close to me will tell you that is true. I am not a hungry person. I am not a hungry person. 30 million, ladies and gentlemen, you finding for Carnival. You want to open school in the next 2 weeks. You know how much children, and I will give you a little story about that. Let me tell you something. Parents, Let me tell you something. Don't send your child like a lamb to the slaughter, you know. Because up to now, the Ministry of Education cannot come out and tell us what you have at schools in the event, how much test kits you have. Remember, these children are young children. These children are about 14 to 17. That's the time you go to school. 16. 12, 13, 14. So a lot of these children, even though they get the virus, they wouldn't go down sick because the immune system's strong. They're young. But a lot of them can be asymptomatic. They can have the virus, but they're not displaying it. They're healthy as a dove. And that is what you have to be frightened about, because these children and their immune system is very strong. And nobody brought that to the attention of the public, you know. Nobody. Come out and tell me how much test kits you have. Because when you send your child, you don't know what home them coming from to bring that virus for your child, you know. I can come out and tell you how much teachers passed away already, you know. And I will tell you that shortly. Let's take a fast break.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Me, two things I don't do without: my coffee and my Guardian.
I really look forward to doing my Guardian paper today. It helps me do my best, and as an SEA student, I need it for my practice.
I'm always looking for the latest deals for my business. The Guardian Classified is the perfect source for that. The Guardian caters for all people.
As a businesswoman in these times, I need a paper that I can rely on. That's why my choice is Guardian.
You wouldn't believe, since COVID-19 has pushed me real far away from cricket, I read in this Guardian newspaper here. I feel closer to my sport.
Guardian of the people.
Welcome to Wink, your one stop for complete eye care. Call us today to book your appointment. 761-8737.
It's Styles in 2022 at Classic Tiles. Visit our warehouse or showroom with over 1,500 signature designs to choose from. Porcelain and ceramic tiles, bathroom fixtures and more. Our friendly staff is ready to answer any question. We also carry tools, accessories and more to make any job a breeze. For any building improvement project, visit us at 64 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, or call 665-1547 today. During this pandemic, let 3S Medical be there for you. Refill small and large oxygen tanks in minutes at a fraction of the cost. We stock ventilators, oxygen tanks, sanitizers, cleaners and more. Open every day till 8 p.m. Visit or call any of our locations for more info.
Keep intimate moments a secret. Open your mind and body to new experiences. Call or WhatsApp 350-1343 to order from Sam's Secret Euphoria. Discreet delivery available. Let the pleasure begin.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
We at S&S Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. SNS Posad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Get delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu, fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info.
Attention all contractors and homeowners. Beat the rain. Get your roofing materials fast. Shop at Varma Steel and collect your materials upon purchase or have them delivered the next day. Varma Steel for high-grade roofing sheets, purlins, steel beams, flashing, guttering, chain link, BRC and decking sheets. Free transport for purchases over $5,000. Varma Steel's high-grade roofing have a life of 40 to 50 years. Varma Steel, next to the St. Margaret's Police Station, Plaisance Park. Call 659-4008.
Tired of choosing between healthy and delicious? Your search is over with the all-new O-Snacks Chewy Granola Bars. Locally made with fresh, wholesome ingredients that taste great and are good for you. An excellent source of fiber, antioxidants, vitamins and minerals. Introducing chocolate chip, pumpkin spice and almond cranberry. Our bars taste as good as they look. Maybe better. O-Snacks Chewy Granola Bars. A healthier choice.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact CHEQUES Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. CHEQUES Limited, quality you can trust.
Sukkai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts. Diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection stations. We are the premier source for all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment, 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukkai's Diesel.
And you see, I will tell you something, nobody's thinking that. You're telling me about school before we jump to carnival. And look at that here. Look at that. And I see not all you pick up that yet, yeah? They put they extend for the property tax. The property tax is extended to carnival weekend. That is carnival weekend, you know that, right? 28th. That is carnival weekend. That is carnival weekend. Imagine we having a carnival. Just imagine that. I don't have a problem with that, you know. But do you know, ladies and gentlemen, do you know, in fact, before we go to carnival, let's think about the future of our nation. Who's the future of our nation? Our children are the future of the nation. I don't know, you know, some of you who are looking at me right now, sitting down there, you could be the next prime minister, the next president, the next surgeon, the next doctor, the next lawyer, you could, the next MP, the future of our nation, and there are great kids out there. Imagine we can find money to host a carnival right now. We have lost 3,000 plus people, 3,404 persons up till today. And imagine we could find $30-something million. And that is a ballpark. Let me tell you something. When a government tell you X costs 100 million, the Red House 500 million, the restoration of Whitehall is 100 and something million. I know somebody who worked on the Whitehall who got 70-something million. I know somebody who worked on the Whitehall got 70-something million. I'm just telling you that. I'm just telling you that. I won't tell you who it is, but so they give you figures that you might say, well, $30 million bad because the budget normally is be about 100 and something million, about 120 million. So their thing is like, well, it's just maybe a little 20%, you know, or 20 or 25%, or about 20% or 30% of the normal budget we using. But oh God, think about it. That is just for you to think that, hey, well, it's already costing too much. It will cost people their lives. And remember, I tell you that. It will cost people their lives. But you know what's the bigger part? We don't have imagine you want to open schools. You don't even have proper test kits. We not, Parashram and them and DRC not talking test kits. The Ministry of Education are telling us how much test kits will be at the schools. Because let me tell you something, do your survey. When our house get COVID, the young ones of them, let's say from 11, 12, going up to 14, they will contract the COVID, but because of their immune system is so strong, they won't display flu-like symptoms, whether a runny nose and then going, yeah, boy. They can be very healthy because their immune system is very strong. So when they go to school, they are asymptomatic. So as much as you might pass by the school and you might go so up, then like when you go to the bank, you stand up and you do so up, sanitizer, and you're going in, he good. Yeah. But what you have in place, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, keep your child away until the government, because don't come and tell me all you don't want money now. If you could find $30 million in this banga season, this hard time, to go and wind up, we don't really need that right now. Why that 30 million? You know, all I wouldn't like me, you know, but I think differently, you know. Why that $30 million couldn't go to children? Part of that money couldn't go to children who have lost their mother or their father, and say, you know what, the children who lost their loved ones, who lost a mother or a father, we will assist them with a grant. We will assist them with a grant until tertiary level. What about the police officers who left family behind? And we could have used that same money. Talk to me now. But imagine Trinidad has considered, Trinidad having the carnival on the 28th weekend, the 20th of February. You know Tobago, ladies and gentlemen, have decided, okay, we might have a little small thing in Tobago, but I don't think right now, Fali them, hey, best I go and buy a piece of land in Tobago and pick up some little little Tobago girl and go down there and live or something? Yeah, some girl, you know, tick like a benny ball and we go down there and start something. Because it's like everything going good in Tobago. Tobago on a rocket with a container to collect the dead with COVID. They have it in the hospital. Fali come and say Tobagonians, so here we're going on. We could do a little small thing in October. But that's bad. That's bad. October, okay, let me see what's going on up. They say, well, but they say it's not official. Yeah, in Tobago, they say it's not official. Hats off to Fali and them. Fali say it's official. He said, we'll see what we're playing by October. We know, because we are financiers, all the big P&M contractors and them, all the ones who making money, go and see how they're building stuff in the savannah right now. Look, let me tell you something. The president of Trinidad and Tobago, let me get back with children, because I think this is very important. Yeah? This is very, very important. The Trinidad and Tobago Unified Teachers Association tutor, Antonia De Freitas, has stated that several teachers have contracted the COVID-19 virus while in school and have died. So why we didn't get them money for them? Why? Why we couldn't take that same $30 million or $35 million and give the people something? But I tell you, the day I start to run this tongue, things going to be different, you know. I don't have to go and break no law and go and hold meeting and the people tell you don't want a meeting and all kind of back and all thing, you know. Timing is everything. I go tell you when, Keep your eyes on you. Keep your eyes on you, nobody and them. You don't take a rocket scientist to run this dance, you know. You just have to have you must be compassionate. You must understand the culture of people. You must understand how people live. No way, ladies and gentlemen, right now we should have been spending $30 million for Carnival. No way. No way. That money could have done to assist the future. How many children who have lost relatives, breadwinners, among this 3,404 persons that died of COVID, that don't have a future now, that don't have nothing, they lost their start. My grandmother was the breadwinner. I used to stay by my grandmother. Right, my grandmother come and dead now. Well, I ain't getting she house again. I go to my next auntie and live. She might be have some man in the house, them cooking one chicken. But me, you know, when I see no future. If I go to school, I go to school. You know, when you grow up with old people, they discipline you. Hey, you say good morning? Good morning. Don't put on no see-through clothes. Old people like that. Ting. Discipline. mannerism, everything, etiquette, everything they're showing you. Don't put chew your food, but they have gone today. They're no more. No uncle, no auntie, no grandmother, everybody there and gone. So the future of these children are shattered now. But what the government has done, nothing. And nobody's thinking that. Look, Antonia. Antonia the Freitas has stated that several teachers have contracted the COVID-19 virus while in school and have died. Students in Form 1 to 3 and Standard 5 are scheduled to return face-to-face classes from Monday, the 7th of February. However, Ms. de Freitas earlier today stated that she doesn't believe that now is the time to allow such face-to-face class. I totally agree with her. I totally agree with her. Don't send your children to school because you don't know who is asymptomatic. Not because they're coming and everybody laughing and everybody going to school. Yeah, friend, yeah, glad to see you, boy. I'm glad to see you. You need to understand when you are so young, your immune system is very strong. Because go to different homes. How many we have lost? How many have we have lost in that age? In that age. Not just about how much? About 7 or 8. About 5. But we have lost hundreds of persons over 25. Hundreds, 30, 40, 50, over 30s, over 40, over 50. Hundreds, they're going to thousands. But that age, your immune system's strong. You could run up a hill, you could come down, you could do all kind of thing. So how many of them will be coming who are asymptomatic and bringing the virus home? Because that could be our next. We are not ready for that as yet. We are not ready for that, partner. We are not ready for that. Come out and tell us how much test kits. Come out and tell us, let everybody test. Test these children, let them do PCR and set up labs and whatnot so we can get PCR done, the antigen, everything. Because the president of Tutor, Antonia de Freitas, is saying, she like the idea and I agree with her. De Freitas also stated that there are many symptomatic students who are taking the virus from, and she is right, that's what I said. Just what I said, and she's repeating the same sentiment. There are plenty of people who are asymptomatic, so you need to be careful. Not because children looking good, that one looking good. No, I know people right now who auntie, cousin, and everybody's sick like dog in their house. They're sick, they can't move. But them, up and down in the road, going grocery, going and buy chicken because they have nothing, they are showing nothing. Tell me a lie now, tell me a lie today. Tell me, I stand before you today, call me a liar now. Because you know what I'm saying is true, you know what I'm saying is true. So it is frightening, but yet we can find $30 million. I want to play a little video for you, Let me rile you up, let me get you in a bad stink mood today. You hear Gypsy talking about 30 million. Hear this man, this no good waste of time. He's shipped like it's sink already.
The budget, the proposed budget will, so far, we're supposed to be about $30 million.
Yeah.
30 or either 30 or 25 million.
So far, it could be 20 to 35. If there was really people for country, don't matter what position, it's like what's going on in the UK right now. Sangre is a public servant. And that is the girl who, Sangre is a public servant. Remember Boris Johnson, the president of the UK? Let me just show you things. The Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson, he went to the booze, the party, the booze and whatnot. Bring your booze and come. And Sangre, who's a public servant, a normal lady, you know, she husband used to run a bar, or she used to run a bar in England and all kind of thing. I was reading a story about her, very interesting. And she works for him. She works for the state, and she did a comprehensive report on bringing your booze. And had Boris Johnson apologizing to the Britons today, had him apologizing and say and accepting his report. Her report, sorry. But in Trinidad, a man like Gypsy can come out and say, well, 30 million, you know, blah, 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 blah. You should come out and say, you know, as the minister, as so and so, sorry, as the person with NCC and thing. I don't think that now is that time, you know. People, but you see, you're singing for your supper. That way you're doing your Sunday. You know where you're taking, the worst part is when you're singing for your supper and you're taking hungry food. That hungry food. I know you and I know you well. I expect better from you. Look at Sangre and all of them, all over the world, all BBC. Everybody talking about this woman. Everybody talking about, because she stood for what is right. She stood for what is right. And as a public servant, why you can't come on and say, Rowley, no, I don't want to be part of that. You know? I don't think right now we should have a carnival. I think that money, I find as, why people would have put you, watch me, you say you lost my arrow to the young girl, Michelle Benjamin, but you would have get it back. You would have get it back. And yeah, but you are not a public servant. You were appointed by Rowley and them. But I'm just showing you. You know culture. You know culture. I won't deny the fact you sing nice songs and I listen to all your songs. But at the end of the day, you should have come out and said, no, I don't think I want to be part of that. But you see, people are hungry in Trinidad. People are hungry. And that's why people don't like me, because people realize that, hey, I am not a hungry man. I might look hungry. Maybe I mightn't dress hungry. But looks to be even. But at the end of the day, nobody are paying me no partner. But gypsy, that hungry man thing. That hungry man thing. Because carnival got done and you got to face the public again. But let me tell you something, Rowley. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you this on national television. Let me tell you this. Pray to God that death toll go up after carnival. Because we will be going back to the polls. We will go back to the polls. We go back to the polls. We are taking a shutdown again. All I want to have a carnival. Let me take a fast break. Let's get ready to call 671-4062. Let's get ready to call.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi, and more. We stock engine, suspension, and body parts, headlights, tail lamps, and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
VJ Small Engine Repairs offer quality products at affordable prices. Walkers, chainsaws, water pumps, and more. We carry replacement parts for all brands. Our expert technicians are well equipped to repair anything. Call, come in, or check us out on Facebook for combo deals and more.
We at S&S Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys, and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household, and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities, or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. S&S Prasad, Rio Claro, and Mayaro, we are here for you.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, today I could have been lying in this casket dead. I have lost so many friends. It is unbelievable. They stood right in front of me saying, I.A.N, I am not going to take that vaccine. You shouldn't take it. But today, they all passed away. They all died and gone. You want to be there for your family? Take the vaccine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Allen. It's not a ledge, it's a fact. I am alive. Please, don't hesitate. Vaccinate. That could have been me going there, but I'm alive. As you can see.
Vaccinate today, live tomorrow.
Keep intimate moments a secret. Open your mind and body to new experiences. Call or WhatsApp 350-1343 to order from Sam's Secret Euphoria. Discreet delivery available. Let the pleasure begin.
For generations, hard work and good advice have been essential. So when hard work gives me tough pain, I rely on Panadol Ultra that relieves fast 5 types of tough pain. Take good advice. Take Panadol Ultra. For the relief of pain and fever in your children, take good advice. Trust Panadol.
Advanced Tents and Septic Cleaning. We manufacture, rent and sell the highest quality tents at affordable prices. Call us today to book an appointment to have your septic cleaning needs met with quick, reliable service. Located at 130 Monroe Road, Cunupia, or call us today. Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chiconas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones, wreath, floral arrangements, programs, prayer cards and mourners vehicles, Maxi or car, all provided for your family's comfort. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Bazelon Street, Tunapuna, 645-1075, 337-9686. Allow us to honor your family members.
Come delight in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet, scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished, air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, speaking about carnival, you know, large bands, at the San Fernando largest bands, opted out of Carnival 2022. So Cali Charan, at least 2 popular bands from San Fernando will not be participating in 2022 Carnival parades of the band because of the threat of COVID-19. Cali Charan Carnival, the titan of San Fernando Carnival, which won the band for over one Band of the Year title 27 times, confirmed that it's opted out of all competition because of the soaring COVID infections. Wow, amazing, amazing. So hats off to Cali Charan. Hats off to Cali Charan. If I didn't have respect for, well, I always respect them. I always respect them. Great band, great people. I might play with all the next year. Normally I play, yeah. If I don't play Carnival, Normally I play with, I can't tell you who I'm playing with. I can't tell you who I'm playing with. If I tell you I'll play next year, I'll play next year. I'll play next year. All right, Culture, and the team said they did some troubleshooting on their way forward, and she commended the Prime Minister for restricting all street parades and fests. Yeah, well, saying events, if this was allowed, her team would not support it. Well, no problem. So Culture is out. Out there, they've said they don't want to part of Carnival. So, again, open up the lines. Let me take a call. Hear what this man has to say. This is what Gypsy here.
In putting together our schedule of events, we have tried our best to fit in as many of those traditional and not so traditional carnival elements into a format that can capture and attract as many as reasonably possible. We will have Calypso tents, Calypso Fiesta,
Carnival thing,
and Calypso Monarch Festival. Wow. There will be special mass competition.
And you remember when I said that this document was fake, but I said it. I said this, somebody throw this in public domain to see how people will bat, how people will respond. And just as I said, everything on this, everything. Starting from Friday. So things starting from Friday, it have the Calypso tent. If you can zoom up a little bit, so you know, I want people to see it, right? Saturday, traditional individual preliminaries. Monday, the 14th of February, national extempo preliminaries. Saturday, the 19th, Calypso Fiesta, Tobago Pan event. Way boy, you know, it's unbelievable, you know, it's unbelievable, you know. It's unbelievable in a time like this, where Rowley, let me tell you something, you know, and I'm telling you this today, as much as you love Carnival, I love Carnival, but Cali Charan and them in South, you let Cali Charan and make you look bad. Yeah, they make you look bad. You telling me in a time like this, where people die and every day people die, okay? I mean, I ain't blaming you. But up to now, we can't talk to Pfizer pill. Up to now, we can't talk the test kits for home, the home kits and them. Up to now, we can't talk booster appointments at home. How many people leaving? How many people leaving their homes every day because they are sniffling again and they jumping in the car and going all about the place, but they're still positive. How many people doing that? And up to now, you can't talk bracelet. Yesterday, well, let me bring out a 20,000 bracelet and Lego it and see what's going on and monitor it and everything. You're not talking these things. There is no plans to combat, to deal with the COVID. I mean, we must work around it, but we have to make sure and insulate. We have to make sure and protect our people. And you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. 30 million. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Look at the document here. Hi, caller. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
And you're right. Because I'll tell you something. I cannot tell there are a lot of people who are asymptomatic and is walking all over the place. I was tested positive on Saturday. I have no symptoms, no signs. I only tested because I was traveling and because I had to provide a PCR test. That is how I know that I was positive.
How old are you?
I am 34 years.
And you are normal, right?
I am normal. I have no signs, no symptoms, no cough, no cold, nothing.
So what I am saying, okay, what about kids who are younger than you, way younger than you?
Correct.
And maybe they might be 12 years old, and their immune system very strong, yeah? They are their prime, they're new.
Yes, thank God I took the vaccine as well.
Okay. And they
took
come
it in
into
August last
school,
year.
and they come into school now.
Okay, bye.
What we have in place, nothing here. So there are kids now, there are people who are asymptomatic, but what about if he moving around? Yeah, a bracelet, put it on, or a wristlet and put it on his hands, a wristband or whatever, and put it on his hands. That they can't tamper. Once they tamper, we will know all those things, but it's like nothing. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, we had a body was found. Let me see. I'm just trying to get where it was. The ethnicity is unknown up to now. We don't know, but nevertheless, there was a young person who went missing in that area. Who went missing 4 days ago, but I don't want to put up a picture. 4 days prior, and she was seen in that area. Now, this is not the heights of Aripo. The heights of Aripo, there's the same place, there's the same area they found Andrea Barrett. But Andrea Barrett's body was found way up in the heights of Aripo. This was at the foot of Aripo. This is like 1 minute off the road. So, off the main road. All this going on in Trinidad, you know. So the DMO is saying that this person could have died 4 days prior to when the body was found. So that could have been Monday. But there was a person missing since Monday. We don't know. Don't put up that picture. I don't want to do that. Don't put up that picture, please. Because there are families who are watching right now. Whatever I know, I will keep it to myself. Whoever I spoke to, I'll keep it to myself. Wait until the body go to forensic and they do what they have to do. So I don't want to put up a certain picture. Don't do that. Please. They heard screams and whatnot. Just to let you know, 6 persons were murdered between Friday and yesterday. Tinapuna, Rima, Sentence, Barataria, and Paria. 49 persons murdered for the month of January. 43 of these victims being shot, 2 stabbed, 1 throat slit, 1 was strangled, 2 remain undetermined pending autopsies. 3 females are also among the murder victims. So 49 persons have been murdered so far. Just to let you know, and they found somebody in Aripo. Also, let me take it to Sentence. On Sunday, around 10:50, an employee with the Ministry of Agriculture was traversing along the Fondes Fonderman's Road, when he stopped to urinate into a ravine and he saw someone with a feet protruding from a garbage bag. Way boy. In a ravine. So ladies and gentlemen, we had 6 murders, 6. The person was identified as Yannick Warren of Bel Air Road, Belmont, 29 years old. African descent, male. Let's take a fast break.
Me, 2 things I do without, my coffee and my Guardian.
I really look forward to doing my Guardian paper today. It helps me do my best, and as an SEA student, I need it for my practice.
I'm always looking for the latest deals for my business. The Guardian Classified is the perfect source for that. The Guardian caters for all people.
As a businesswoman in these times, I need a paper that I can rely on. That's why my choice is Guardian.
You wouldn't believe, since COVID-19 has pushed me real far away from cricket, I read this Guardian newspaper here. I feel closer to my sport.
Guardian of the people.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggles and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our stations, lanes, trolleys and baskets, security to ensure the observation of COVID protocols, and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities, or even better, place an order for your groceries and have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and links. SNS Prasad, Rio Claro and Mayaro, we are here for you.
Download the I.A.N app on any device via the App Store. Follow the fastest growing Facebook page, I.A.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live at 6 p.m. daily. And follow I.A.N on Instagram. Join all our social media platforms today.
Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. Oh, I need to say happy birthday to Tristan. You know, last year I was at his birthday party. Yeah, last year. I think he celebrated over the weekend. Last year I did visit the kids. Last year, yeah, I did. I was at his birthday party. Just show the picture of the kids, please. They would love that. All his cousins and whatnot. His mom and dad, they're great people. And I went to his birthday, and he's just 2 years now. So I did make it to his birthday. He locked onto my show. Not quite a birthday party there. That was last year and this year. Also, you know, at Sharon Ram funeral yesterday, yeah, the owner of Celestial, yeah, so yeah, St. Rose and I, St. Rose and Eversley, and they bought beer. So we're just chatting in the car park there, so somebody took out a picture, so you know what? It was cool, it was cool. I was telling them, I said to get me in a suit on a Sunday. I'm going to come real. That's why I don't go weddings and things, and I can't handle that suit thing, that dressing up. And that's why at church, I make sure for communion, I tell them, I don't like dressing up on a Sunday. Also, I was telling you about Mr. Green, Wayne Green, a great guy. He used to, he taught Israel football and cricket, and really, really great guy. May God rest his soul in peace. Great family. Wayne Green from Balmain. I was at his funeral, and he worked by us for many, many years as one of the security officers attached to my house, and we miss him. He was a great guy. I remember it at a Christmas morning. I bought a motorized bicycle for Israel. And boy, I put Israel in his bike, and Israel, I didn't know the bike could go so fast, but the man slammed into but he had on his helmet and I slammed into the wall. I tell him, Mr. Green, blow me out that Christmas morning, and say, no, and I'm only like, okay, Mr. Green, okay. Then after, I think we had cake and ginger beer or something after that. It was a Christmas day he worked. And also my good friend, a good school friend of mine, he lives right opposite. Well, he died, didn't die from COVID or anything. Dularam Sham, great guy. He passed away last week. I had these photos from sometime last week, and his funeral. And I remember, I was going to Endeavour, and I was going to Endeavour, and I saw a tent right there. He lived right opposite the Price Plaza, and I thought, well, some other relative, and I was so sad. I turned back my car. I was heading to Port of Spain. I was just going to make a stop, and I went straight to the funeral in Philly City, the cremation side there. They need to do a lot of work on that place. Yeah, and they had the funeral, so may his soul rest in peace, and his family, again, you all be strong. Hey, there's somebody, I don't know if his name is Bobby, somebody in Coconut Drive in Endeavour, selling alcohol to children. He's selling it from his home here. Either his name is Bobby or David. I don't know, I think it's Bobby. Or David, something, yeah. But he's selling alcohol to children, to minors. He's selling alcohol, like real strong alcohol to everybody, but he's doing it like from his kitchen, and he has the bottles and everything at home. Right in Coconut Drive, one residence just pay attention to what's happening there and just let us know, because I got the information today. A guy just slowed down and was chatting with me, but but somebody from Coconut Drive is selling alcohol. So ladies and gentlemen, I have so much to tell you, so much more. So again, to pensioners, those of you who have to go to, who from the Sandy Grande area, the eastern area, that eastern division area there, 1836, they're breaking the post office. People, you see me, elderly don't play with their money, they want their money. That will hype them up, they want their money. I want them to take my money. Well, we're already taking money for Carnival. Them going back with that to do, And tomorrow I'll talk about VJ's small engine repairs and some of our advertisers, some of our new advertisers and whatnot. But nevertheless, I tried my best to put it together for you today. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.